What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be going through my entire Blu-ray collection and picking out the movies that I've never seen before, putting those into their own pile so that way I can make some progress in actually watching the movies that I've been buying that I haven't watched yet. Because as I mentioned in my 2025 movie collecting resolutions video, that's one of my goals. I mean, I feel like that's kind of all of our goals, is to watch the movies that we buy, because I, like so many other people probably, have a big problem of going out, buying movies that I haven't seen before, blind buying, whether that's movies that I've heard are good, movies that I've heard nothing about, or movies that were just on sale and I decided to buy them for really no reason at all besides the fact that they were cheap, which isn't a very good reason to really ever buy a movie, but obviously I have definitely fallen victim to that. And as well as putting those movies in their own pile, I'm also going to go through them one by one and decide, am I ever even going to watch this? And if the answer is no, even if I'm on the fence about it, then I probably just need to get rid of it entirely and I don't need it in my collection. And so by doing this, hopefully that will help encourage me to watch the movies that I haven't seen, obviously, as well as maybe even clear up some room for movies that I actually do want to watch or do want to showcase more that are in my collection. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so as you can see, I'm starting over here on this little rack, or these racks, whatever you want to call them. As you can see, I've already cleared out some room. What I did to create that space was actually, I got rid of all of my children movies or cartoons that I grew up watching, like Monsters Inc., Bugs Life, Toy Story, movies like that, that I want in my collection, but I'm not going to watch them very often, and I might even give them to my niece. I put those in my DVD case binder thing, that if you watch the live stream where I went through those, I put them in there so that then I could put the cases in a box and put those in storage to get them out of the way. But anyway, let's start over here. So Rounders, Crazies, Sherlock Holmes. I've never seen the Magnificent Seven, so I will put that in the pile. Let's see, Rambo, Roadhouse, Swingers, Eastern Promises I've never seen, so I will add that to the pile. Raging Bull I have never seen, so I will add that to the pile. And Creatures from the Black Lagoon I've actually never seen, but I plan on watching, so we'll add that to the pile as well. Now these are movies that I got in the Bull Moose mystery boxes that I don't have cases for, because they didn't come with a case, but I had some leftover Blu-ray cases, so I put them in there. I'll probably go through those in a separate video. So moving on, Any Given Sunday. I've never seen this, so I will add that to the pile. I've also never watched Law Abiding Citizen, so I will add that to the... Actually, hold on, have I seen this? Anyway, we will add this to the pile. Now, I still don't know what to do with these random Super Bowl movies that I got mostly on Hamilton Book for really cheap. Usually they're like $3, $2. And I keep telling myself I'm eventually going to watch these, but I probably need to just get rid of them. But I'll probably go through and decide what to do with these in a future video where I'm actually curating my collection. Because as I mentioned earlier, this video is just going to be sorting through movies that I haven't watched. So even though I haven't watched this, I'm going to leave it and decide what to do with it later. And then we have The Adjustment Bureau. I've never seen this. Hobo with a Shotgun. I've never seen this. Guys, this honestly is kind of vulnerable because no one wants to admit that, hey, I haven't seen this very popular movie before, and that's kind of what I'm doing a little bit. So Ouija, Origin of Evil. I think I have seen this, but I'm not positive if it was one of the other ones or not, so I'm going to go ahead and just add it to the pile anyway. Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrels, which is a Guy Ritchie movie. I love Guy Ritchie, but I have not seen this movie. Lost in Translation, I have never seen before. The Cell, which I bought recently, and I'm excited to watch this, but I haven't watched it yet, so we have to add that to the pile. Now, I have no clue what the fuck this even is. This was another Hamilton Book, really cheap Blu-ray that I bought for who knows what reason, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the pile. X-Men 1, 2, and 3, Wolverine Origins, I've seen all of those. Death Race, Lethal Weapon. I haven't seen all of the Lethal Weapon movies. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the pile, even though I know I'm keeping it. I've only seen the first one still, so I have to add it. Hell or High Water, Thelma and Louise, Blood Diamond, Drive, Blazing Saddles. I know some of you are probably gonna be like, what the hell, you've never seen Blazing Saddles? Well, I have not. Serenity. I have no clue what the hell this movie even is. I have no clue when I even bought this, but I have not seen it yet still. Bad Milo, I have also not seen. I'm pretty sure I got this at the Dollar Tree. Max Payne, Sherlock Holmes, Game of Shadows, Fuzz. Yeah, I've seen all those. Predator series, I've seen all those. From Dusk Till Dawn series. So I own From Dusk Till Dawn individually, of course, and I've seen the first, second one, and Full Tilt Boogie, but I've not seen the third From Dusk Till Dawn, The Hangman's Daughter. We got some Paul Thomas Anderson, Blow, The Burbs. I've never seen The Burbs, so I have to add that. Spectre, that needs to go with my other James Bond movies. I need to replace the case on this one. What the fuck is that doing? Fargo, yeah, the Point Break remake. I think I just bought it because it was at like half price books for $2 or something. Pretty cool cover, but I've not seen the remake. The Great Outdoors. I know some of you might consider this a classic. I have not seen it. Followed by Universal Soldiers, or Soldier, which I have also not seen before. Wrestler, Tales of Halloween is great. Go watch it if you haven't. Sleepaway Camp, I haven't opened the Blu-ray, but I have seen it. Red Rocket, Rambo, Rumble in the Bronx. I have never watched this. Some more Super Bowl stuff, The New Mutants, Stanley Cup, Upgrade. Yeah, I've seen all those. Manchester by the Sea. I've never seen this movie. Mostly because I heard it's very depressing. And I've not been in the mood lately to watch anything that is very depressing. But maybe I will soon. Again, this isn't like a promise that I'm going to watch any of these anytime soon. But I wanted to at least have a separate pile for these movies, obviously. That'll make it easier to just go to grab something if I want to watch something new. Super Troopers, Iron Man the Game, The Departed, another movie that everyone's seen that I have not. Martin Scorsese, of course. Also, let me know down in the comments which movie you can't believe I haven't seen, or which movie you think I need to add to the top of this list, or this pile, to watch sooner rather than later. Peanut Butter Falcon, Neon Demon, Batman the Killing Joke. I have not seen this, so I gotta add that. Pacific Rim, is that the first one? Yeah. I mean, I've seen both of them, but still. Machete, and I haven't seen these two, but since they're a TV show, technically, the Louis whatever show, I'm gonna leave those and go through those separately. But then down here, we've got The Great Migrations. I'm pretty sure I got this on Hamilton Book for next to nothing. I don't think I'm going to watch that, but I haven't seen it, so I got to add it to the list. And then Frenzy. I'm pretty sure this was also a Dollar Tree pickup, like some of these were, and I've not seen it, so we got to add that to the pile. All right, now moving over to this shelf. Now, I'm not going through my DVDs. I'll do that separately, which I kind of already have done, but we'll do that in a separate video. Now, most of these I do think I've seen before, but regardless, we're still going to go through them. So let's see. Midsummer, I just picked up the collector's edition. Kickboxer, I've not seen this, so we will add that to the pile. Then we also have Opera down here, which when the 4K came out, everyone was getting rid of their Blu-rays, so I was able to pick this up for really cheap, and I plan on watching this very soon because I love Giallo movies, and I love Dario Argento. I don't know if this is a Giallo, but I know it's Argento, so I'm going to check it out very soon. We got Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars, Batman Collection, Top Gun, Ad Astra, some TV shows. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I remember I got this at Half Price Books for like $3. Really cool edition, but I've never seen the movie, so we will add that to the pile. Obviously, I've seen all of these. Oh, Dolomite. I have not watched this, but I'm excited to. I haven't seen Ocean's 8. I really love the Ocean's movies, but I have been afraid to watch this, even though I have heard from a couple people that it is good. I'm just not sure if I'm going to like it. Now, these I'm giving to my niece. Yeah, I've seen all of these. So moving on down here, this is most of my like comedy stuff right here. I still need to reorganize everything because it is not very well organized right now. Oh, I've never seen this. This is another like random Hamilton book pickup that I bought just because it was Arrow. So I don't know anything about this, but I have to add it. I also bought this. It's a Region B, but it's like the short films of David Cronenberg. Well, I've seen a couple of them. I watched Crimes of the Future, which is the original Crimes of the Future that David Cronenberg did kind of as a student film. It's not very good, and it's nothing like the newer one that he just came out with. So if you haven't seen it, don't worry about it, but I still have to add this to the pile. RoboCop, I have seen the remake, and I've seen the original, but I have not seen the second, or is it the third? Yeah, I haven't seen the third one either. Oh, I didn't even know I owned this. I've seen it, but it's funny because I just watched the second one at the theater, and I was wondering what I thought about the first one because I can't remember anything about it. So I'll have to rewatch that soon. The original Westworld. I have not seen this yet. Goosebumps movie. Game Night. I have not seen Game Night. But this is one that I really need to sit down and watch. See, some of these, because I don't have them in their own pile or their own section on my shelf, I forget that I even own them. So that's kind of why I'm doing this as well. All right, I've seen everything else except for the third Godfather. All right, now these are some Xbox 360 games that I still have on my shelf. Some random Xbox One games. I got this at the damn Dollar Tree for $1. Can you believe that? So let's see. The Big Bad Wolves. I've never seen this, so I will add that. Quentin Tarantino, best film of the year. There's no way he said that. Well, I guess I own Watchmen twice. I didn't know that. The Gray. I've never seen The Gray. Never seen this. I've also never seen this. Two Mules for Sister Sarah, Clint Eastwood. And I think that's it for this shelf. As you can see, I've been slowly making room for more movies on my shelves, which is good. But I've been waiting to put movies here until I go through and actually organize everything off the shelves and put them back on the shelves in a better order. Over here, I found Moneyball. I'll be adding that to the pile. There's also a couple movies in the Empire Video Arrow set that I need to watch, but I don't really feel like opening that up and separating them right now, so I'm going to leave them in there. All right, now I do have this shelf over here. It's one of those rotating shelves. And see, some of the Vinegar Syndrome movies that I haven't seen, I'm not going to separate those right now. So I forgot to mention earlier that this video will be excluding Vinegar Syndrome, because honestly, I think the pile is already pretty big, and most of these are my favorites anyway. And then, you know, I've also got this other shelf, same shelf design, but most of these I've already seen. But I'm going to go through the Vinegar Syndrome titles that I haven't seen yet in a separate video, which is why I'm kind of excluding them here. And this is all my horror stuff, most of which, probably 95%, I have already seen anyway, because I really don't want to unorganize everything, because this is pretty well organized, so I kind of want to leave everything where it's at as well. Alright guys, now's the fun part where I go through each title that I just pulled out and decide definitively, at least for now, until I watch it, if I want to keep it, if I'm going to watch it, and if I'm maybe not going to watch it, then I'm going to have to make the hard decision to donate it, get rid of it, sell it, whatever. Because let's be honest, life is way too short to be surrounded by movies or really anything, people even, that aren't going to add value to your life. So if I never plan on watching a movie, I don't need it. And that kind of goes for the movies I already own as well. If I'm never going to watch it again, I really don't need it. But again, I'm going to go through my entire collection and curate based on that standard in a future video, because that's going to be a lot of work, and I'm not really looking forward to that. Even though I've kind of already started, you know, like I went through the DVDs and got rid of a ton of DVDs, which I actually traded in the other day at Half Price Books. I got $15 for maybe 50 DVDs, which wasn't entirely bad. I was just happy to get anything, honestly. And I would have just donated them to like Goodwill or something, but man, I hate Goodwill. That's a whole nother story for another day. So let's go ahead and just get into these. Now, most of these, I bought them for a reason, so I definitely am going to watch them at some point in the near future, hopefully. I say near future, even though some of these have been on the shelf for multiple years, I'll admit that. But I do think there are a couple in here that I definitely don't need anymore, because I'm never going to watch them. And since you guys already watched me pull these out, I'm going to make this process very quick. All right, Universal Soldiers, keeping it. Rumble in the Bronx, keeping it. The Burbs, keeping it. The Great Outdoors, keeping it. Point Break, man, I'm not even a 3D collector, but that's like the main reason. Well, that and it has a kind of cool cover. But again, that's not a reason you should keep a movie, honestly. But that's the only reason this is still here. But I think that's definitely going to go in the get rid of it pile. Yeah. Frenzy, I think I can give this away. Man, there's a huge part of me, and this is kind of the problem with collecting in general, is there's a part of me that's like, yeah, but it looks kind of interesting. Maybe I'll watch it, but I honestly, if I'm being completely transparent with myself, I don't think I'm ever going to watch this. So I'm going to have to make that decision to put it in the get rid of pile. National Geographic, Great Migrations. This is an easier decision. I'm gonna get rid of that. Batman the Killing Joke. Again, this is a tough one because a part of me wants to watch this because everyone says it's amazing. But if I'm being honest with myself and with you guys, again, I don't think I'm ever gonna watch this. And if I do, I'm pretty sure this is streaming somewhere, and I really don't feel like I need to watch it on Blu-ray, and I really don't need it in my collection. So I'm gonna have to get rid of this one. And if you think I'm making a horrible mistake, let me know in the comments below. The Departed, I'm keeping it. Manchester by the Sea, man, this is another tough one, but I think this is gonna fall into the keep it pile. For now, maybe I will reevaluate these in the future, but right now I am gonna keep that one. Definitely keeping this because I've never seen the third one and I really wanna watch all of these right in a row. Watching Sinners really got me excited to go back to From Dusk Till Dawn, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. So I'm definitely keeping this. I just think it's really cool to have all three of them and the documentary in one single package, which is pretty cool. Bad Milo. Even though I've heard people say this is good, I don't feel a need to keep this, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Serenity. I don't know anything about this movie, and for that reason alone, even though it has two amazing actors in it, for that reason alone, not knowing anything about it, I feel like I can't keep it. So I'm gonna put that in the get rid of it. Blazing Saddles. I feel like so many people would give me so much shit if I don't watch this and if I didn't keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Lethal Weapon, kind of the same thing goes for Lethal Weapon. I still have to watch the last three, 2, 3, and 4, so I'm gonna keep it. Now, this fucking movie that I don't know anything about as well, this is definitely going in the get rid of it pile. The Cell, I bought this for a reason. Literally like a month ago. I'm definitely keeping it. And watching it soon, by the way. Lost in Translation, I'm definitely keeping this. This is one that is like a classic to a lot of people that are really into films, so I have to keep it. And again, I'm keeping these and segregating them from the rest of my collection for a reason, so that I will watch them. And I feel like me doing this whole process is going to highly increase the probability of me actually watching them as well. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, definitely keeping it, definitely excited to watch this. Ouija Origin of Evil, most of these movies are shit, but I'm pretty sure I have not seen this one, and I think this is the good one. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. Hobo with a Shotgun. I've also heard very good things about this, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I'm ever gonna watch this. And if you think I'm wrong and I should keep it, let me know in the comments before I do get rid of these, which they'll probably sit here in their separate pile for like a week before I actually take them to Half Price Books or wherever. But Hobo with a Shotgun for now, unless someone says otherwise in the comments below, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. The Adjustment Bureau, I don't know much about this. I don't think I've heard anyone positively or negatively talk about this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the get rid of it pile. Law Abiding Citizen, same with the Adjustment Bureau. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this movie positively or negatively, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Plus, I'm pretty sure I saw most of this on TV a while back, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Any Given Sunday, I'm keeping it. I really want to watch this. Creature from the Black Lagoon, keeping it. Raging Bull, keeping it. Eastern Promises, which is David Cronenberg, right? Yeah, it is. I'm keeping that. The Magnificent Seven, I feel like I could go either way on this. I can probably watch this anywhere, right? Like, this has to be available pretty readily online or streaming. So I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Unless it's like amazing, let me know in the comments below. Game Night, I'm definitely keeping this. Westworld, the original Westworld, I'm keeping it. RoboCop Collection, I'm keeping it. I'm excited to eventually dive in to the second and third one because I've heard a lot of good things, at least about the second one. My Region B Cronenberg short films, I'm definitely keeping, but I haven't watched, I think 2 or 3 of the ones that are in here. So for that reason, I gotta keep it. That, and this is just kind of a cool thing to have. I believe this is only Region B. I'm not positive about that, but I feel like this is kind of a cool gem to kind of have in the collection in general. All right, this random Arrow title. Let me know if you've heard of it in the comments below. Prayer for Death? Pray for Death. I don't know anything about this. I literally just bought it for $5 on Hamilton Book, so I think I am going to get rid of it. Even though it is Arrow, but maybe I can sell it on eBay for $10, maybe. I don't know. Ocean's 8, Man, I really just want to get rid of this. Even though I want to watch this, I think it's streaming, so I'm fine watching it like that. I don't feel like this is a movie that's gonna blow me away like the other Ocean's movies. I love all three of the original Ocean's movies, so I highly doubt this is gonna be up there. And I don't think it's one that I'll need to hang on to. So I'm going to get rid of it. Rudy Ray Moore, Dolomite. Now I know Vinegar Syndrome released this, and I don't have that copy, obviously, but I do want to watch this, so I'm definitely keeping it. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the Fincher remake? I think it's a remake. I'm going to keep it. Even though this will probably be the last one that I get to out of this whole pile of movies. Dario Argento Opera, definitely keeping it. I'm really excited to get into this one. Kickboxer, I bought this for a reason. A lot of you guys in the chat on one of my live streams really wanted me to pick this up, so I'm going to keep it. And look at that slipcover. That's so awesome. Moneyball, a movie that I tried to watch once, and I got 10 minutes in and decided I was not in the mood for it. I could go either way with this one. I'm probably going to, I'm going to get rid of it. This is kind of one of those tough decisions where I hear it's really good, but honestly, I don't know if it's for me. I'm not the biggest baseball fan, so I'm going to have to get rid of it. Even though I still might watch it in the near future. Possibly, but I'll just stream it. Two Mules for Sister Sarah, another movie that I really want to keep, but I really probably should get rid of it, but I think I'm going to keep it because I can definitely see myself actually watching this eventually. The Gray. I heard this is a really good movie. I'm not the biggest Liam Neeson fan. Man, this is another tough one because I really do want to keep it, but if I'm being honest, I don't know how quickly I'm going to get to it, and for that reason alone, I think I have to get rid of it. And last but not least, Big Bad Wolves, which I think I got at the Dollar Tree, so it's kind of ironic that it has a quote from Tarantino saying this is the best movie of the year, and I don't think I've heard anything about it. So I don't know. For that reason, I want to keep it, but that's not really a good reason to keep it. So honestly, I think I'm going to get rid of this one. But again, let me know in the comments below on any of these. But that's it. I got a pretty hefty stack. These are all the ones I'm getting rid of. So I feel like I did pretty good. Yeah, I'm making room for the stuff that I really care about. And that's what this whole video is about. And then that pile is almost as big as this, which is what I'm keeping. So I'm keeping about 75% and getting rid of around 25% maybe. A little more than 25%, I think, actually. So I feel like I did pretty good. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you as always for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.